Hi, good morning, Gems. So, I want to finish up and tell a little bit more of my story. Um, I left off with telling my parents, and they didn't do anything. So, time went by. And, like I said, I started rebelling. And I finally got a boyfriend my freshman year in high school. And he was a drug dealer. And so, he told me, Emma, if I mess with you, I'll shoot him for you. Anyway, so the years went by, and I found out that my uncle tried to assault several of my cousins and all of that. And it was just a hush hush kept secret in our family. And I think that is just a disservice to us as African Americans or black people or indigenous Indians, which I think I am, that there are so many family secrets, that it's like, it's sad. It shouldn't be a secret. It shouldn't be a secret that uh, the youngest uncle brother is a pedophile. Anyway, so once I got a boyfriend, my mom started like acting like I was a whore or something. Like, oh, you having sex? No, I was a virgin. I was a pure virgin. And like I said, I had kind of started rebelling, but I wasn't doing anything bad. My mom told us we couldn't have company when she wasn't home, so I had a few, you know, guys that liked me or whatever that I would have company sometimes. And my mom caught us one time, and she banged my face on the sink, like, bow, banged my face on the sink because she thought I was having sex. But what's so funny about that is I was still a virgin, and when I told you somebody tried to have sex with me, you did nothing. But anyway, so when she banged my face on the sink, she almost knocked all my teeth out. And so I ran away. I didn't have on any shoes, and it was dead of winter in Chicago, so it was cold. And I ran all the way over to Hazelcrest. Well, yeah, I think that's Country Club Hills. But on Laurel Lane, I had a friend that lived. So let's say it took me an hour to run there in the cold with no shoes. And I get there, and she has an uncle that's there that answers the door. Now, she was gone. I don't know where she was, but she was gone. And the uncle's like, well, you can come in. Next thing I know, he's saying sexual things, and he's like, oh, you got a body like a grown lady, and this and that. And I'm like, looking at him like, okay. So he said, but you know what? I get in trouble. I truly believe that the only reason that he didn't do anything is because he was afraid that I would tell someone, and he knew that I was a child. But he wanted to. That's just to say how, a lot of parents, you're accusing your daughters of different things and putting them out in the street, but then you're just throwing them out to the wolves instead of showing love, compassion, ultra standing. These children need love. They need encouragement. They need uplifting. And all of the super hard rules go out the door if you're bringing your child down inside instead of lifting them up. I believe that's what a parent's job is. So anyway, dude took me to get some shoes. He was kind. That next day, he took me to get shoes, and then he had me call my mom. And when I called my mom said, are you ready to come home and get your butt beat? And I'm like, wow. Like, this lady just don't get it. So I went home, and I got a whooping. And my mom only whooped us with extension cords. She had an extension cord drawer. Anyway, so Like I said, I had gotten a boyfriend, my first boyfriend. We never ever had sex. But I did have someone try and rape me, and I got pregnant while being a virgin, and I did not get my cherry busted because he did not penetrate me, but he tried to rape me, and I got pregnant on pre-ejaculation. And so I'll follow up tomorrow and tell you that story. Please subscribe and like. Thank you. I love you, Gems. And this story means a lot to me. I just want to get this out there. There's a lot of people going through things. I'm going through depression, but I'm learning how to love myself. And you guys are going to see my journey. Peace and love.